Hello, and welcome to our interview. I'm your host, Katie Bavoso from the Channel Company. Microsoft New Commerce Experience was launched in 2019 and is designed to provide a simplified engagement experience to give customers more flexibility and choice in how and where they purchase cloud solutions, while also giving cloud solution provider partners more opportunities to grow their businesses by expanding their client base and offering value-added services for continuous revenue. Earlier this year, Microsoft added modern work commercial products to NCE. If you're a cloud solution provider transitioning to NCE, or you need help navigating the new changes, Aero can help guide you on your journey to success. With me today to talk about this further is Jeremy James, Director of Sales North America for Aerosphere at Aero. Welcome, Jeremy.
Thanks for having me today.
Thanks so much for being here. So Jeremy, let's first set the stage with the all-important question. For those who don't know, what is Aerosphere?
It's a great question, and thank you for asking that. So I can boil it down very simply to two really important things. Aerosphere allows our partners to transact their business faster and make sure it's accurate, and to provide a quote to their end customers at the speed the customers want it. That's one of the most important parts of that workflow that the platform provides. The second thing that's really important is it allows our customers then to provision what they've just purchased. And with all the reporting and the analytics in that platform, it allows the partner to see what it is that just happened. So those two things, workflow and provisioning, are at the absolute base of what Aerosphere is capable of.
So tell me, how has Aero been working with partners during the transition to Microsoft NCE?
You know, Aero has been out front on the transition since it was announced. As a distributor, part of our role is to make sure we're ready for our partners. And the work started many months ago to make sure that the technology was there, but also the pricing and the ability to transact those products was ready to go. So we let our partners know that it was coming. We did a lot of outreach to let them know that it was coming. And probably the most important thing was making sure the tools that we provide them were ready and able to transact when launch really happened. So I think it was about getting out front with our partners, and then obviously the communication and letting them know. That's a cornerstone here, and I think we really did, the team did a fantastic job of doing that.
How can Aerosphere help create positive opportunities for partners to thrive with NCE?
The challenges that all partners have, and I've been a partner for years, and working in that space is having tools that allow our customers to kind of do what they want at the speed they want. So from the partner perspective, they've got to be able to offer that, and they've got to be able to make sure it's as seamless as possible. Aerosphere, because it has the NCE data loaded, the pricing is there and was ready to go at the launch of NCE, Aerosphere was allowing partners to be able to offer that to their customers day one. So not only that, but it allows the customer to then provision very quickly. Partners can show, can teach, and can make sure that quote is getting to the customer very quickly. The most important part of Aerosphere is the fact that it increases velocity for a partner to transact business that's most important to them, so that the customer never has to wait for that quote or wait to be provisioned or wait for that license to be turned on. So most importantly, we were ready with it, but the program and the platform itself allows us to hand that to partners in a familiar interface that meets the brief for them being able to, process that product.
So you brought up a good point, velocity. So let's talk about that more in this question. How does Aerosphere enable a reseller's customers to transact even faster with NCE?
And it's a great question, and I intentionally use that word. The most important thing for a customer is for them to be able to, on their own time, their own schedule, control the ability to add or even decrement a license, because the companies grow and companies shrink based on need, based on merger and acquisition activity. So if you had to wait to get something that you wanted, if you had to wait to buy something or purchase or to make a change, sometimes that opportunity for sale is lost. The customer needs to be able to do that at their speed. So Aerosphere allows that to happen. Certainly it's there, and especially with changes in the market, as we see NCE coming in and legacy SKUs being removed or changed, they need to be able to make those changes at the speed of their business. So the platform allows them to do that in our MyCloud portal module, so that they can do it at the speed that they need, and also whenever. It could be anytime, day or night, to make sure they've got the right product at the right time.
How is Aero educating partners on NCE to be future ready?
We know that if the one thing that always stays the same, right, is change. It's consistent. And we know that today's program changes are going to continue to evolve. New commerce experience is the latest of which that all partners have had to adjust to, and distribution as well. And certainly it's affecting customers. But we know that's not the end of the road. We know there are more changes coming. And it's not just with one supplier, it's with all suppliers. It's the nature of our industry. Future Ready is all about making sure that we are educating our partners every single day or whenever it is we hear something. And of course, enabling our partners to know enough to teach their customers what they need to know to make better decisions. So our process for doing that is using the platform itself via messaging and updates, and even the ability to understand what's going on when you log into the platform. The other part of that is we have a vast channel and sales organization that is constantly reaching out to our partner community to let them know what they need to know when. So as it comes, our alliances manager let our teams know, our teams let our partners know. That entire workflow is really at the base of everything we do in communication. So we believe, not only with the platform, but with our people, very much future ready and waiting for the next announcements to make sure we can react quickly.
So Jeremy, after watching our conversation today, what should partners do to find out more about Aerospheres NCE platform solution?
Well, absolutely check out the website to make sure you go to Aero ECS and look for Aerosphere. But the other thing is, if you're already working with Aerosphere, absolutely ask your account manager to point you in the direction of the Aerosphere team and the sales team focused on Microsoft. That's a first step that should be taken. If you're not already working with Aero, absolutely reach out to the contact information provided and the account team will steer you in the right direction. We can get you onboarded in minutes and can be transacting sometimes the same day. Absolutely can look us up online and find that, or talk to your account manager.
Jeremy, thank you so much for your time today. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much, Katie. Thanks for having us.
Thanks again. And thanks to you at home for joining us. To find out more about Aerosphere and Microsoft NCE, visit the web address on your screen. I'm Katie Bavoso. Thanks for watching.